Okay, so our topic is the introduction of environmental engineering 2. Okay, we already discussed about the syllabus of EE2. So this syllabus includes 6 modules. Module number 1, that is sewage generation, collection, and convenience. Okay, so which include the different types of sewage, then the collection system, water carriage system, conservancy system, okay, separate system, combined system of sewage, okay, then what is sewer, okay, then what are the different material which you use for the sewer, then how to design a sewer, then laying of sewer, then pumping of sewer, then construction and maintenance of sewer. So this is all about the module 1, that is sewage generation, collection and convenience. So module number 2, which include the characterization and primary treatment of sewage. So different characteristics of sewage and the different treatment methods for the sewage. Okay. So basically it is classified into primary treatment, secondary treatment and the tertiary treatment. Okay. So module 2, which include the primary treatment of sewage. Then module number 3, which related with the secondary treatment methods for the wastewater, okay, which include trickling filter, then activated sludge process, then aerated lagoon, then some low cost treatment like activated stabilization pond, then aerated lagoon, then UASB. Okay, so these are the some low cost treatment method which used for the treatment of sewage. Next, constructed wetland, then septic tank and soak pit. Okay, so this about the conventional biological treatment which use for the wastewater treatment. Okay. Next, model number 4, that is about the tertiary treatment of wastewater and recycling of wastewater. Okay. And the second part is, that is self purification of natural water bodies. Okay. Model number 5, that is about the related with sludge treatment and disposal of sludge. And finally, model number 6, that is basic about the municipal solid waste management. Okay. So this is what the content and syllabus for environmental engineering 2. Okay. So this syllabus having the various objective. So what are the objective of this EE2? So first objective is to understand and explain the role of sanitation and its relation to public health and environment. Okay. Second, to provide knowledge of wastewater collection system, characteristics of wastewater. Next, to provide student the necessary knowledge and concept of emerging techniques of treatment in physical, chemical and biological treatment process. Okay. Next, to study the appropriate treatment for the treatment of wastewater. Okay, and the last one is to provide a necessary skill for understanding and operation of solid waste management facilities. Okay. So these are objective of the syllabus of environmental engineering 2. Okay. So the first point, that is the definition which related or the terms which related with this topic, introduction of sewage. Okay. So the first one is the first term, that is industrial wastewater. Okay. So we already discussed about the basic terms or definitions or important terms that related with wastewater engineering. Okay. So the first thing is the wastewater engineering. It is what? The wastewater engineering, it is nothing but the branch of environmental engineering in which the basic principle of science and engineering are applied to the problems of water pollution control. Okay. So this is what the definition of wastewater engineering. Okay. Next definition, that is industrial wastewater. Okay, so industrial wastewater, it is nothing but the wastewater which generated from the industries. Okay. So industrial areas or any industries, you can say the paper industries, pulp industries, cotton industries, textile industries. Okay. Whatever the waste water we generated from the industries, that is called as industrial wastewater. Next, night soil. So night soil, it is a term used to indicate human and animal excreta. Okay. So whatever the human and animal excreta is termed as night soil. Okay. Next one is sanitary sewage. So sanitary sewage, it is a sewage which originated from the residential building, comes under this category. Okay, so all waste, that is you can say residential waste, office building waste, then institutional waste, domestic wastewater, it is totally called as sanitary sewage. Okay. Now the important term, that is sewage and sullage. Okay. So sullage, it is nothing but the term is used to indicate the wastewater from the bathroom, kitchen and wash basin. Okay. What is sullage? Sullage, it is nothing but, so sullage, it is nothing but the wastewater which generated from the bathroom, kitchen and wash basin. Okay. And the next term is sewage. So sewage, it is nothing but the wastewater which generated from bathroom, kitchen, wash basin, then discharge from latrines, urinals. Okay. So this all waste is totally called as sewage. Okay. So sewage, which comes from the different sources or different areas. Okay. So as it also termed as domestic sewage. So domestic sewage, it is nothing but the liquid waste which originating from urinals, latrine and bathrooms and kitchens or wash basin of the residential areas, commercial areas or institutional areas. So this is totally called as domestic sewage. Okay. So these are some terms that related with wastewater engineering. Okay. So first term is wastewater engineering. It is nothing but the branch of environmental engineering in which basic principle of science and engineering are applied to the problems of water pollution control. Okay. Next one, that is industrial wastewater or industrial sewage. It consists of liquid waste originating from the industrial process of various industries like dairy industries, paper industries, meal industries, also paper mill industries, textile industries, okay, sugar industries. So these industries which generate the wastewater during operation and processing, that is called as industrial wastewater. Okay. Next term is night soil. So night soil term, it is indication of the human and animal excreta. Next, sanitary sewage. So the totally sewage which collected from the domestic area, from institutional area, from commercial areas, okay, office buildings. So this totally called as sanitary sewage. Next up, that is sullage. So sullage, it is nothing but they indicate the wastewater from the bathroom, kitchen, and wash basin. So this is called as sullage. And the sewage, it is nothing but the sewage which includes sullage as well as the discharge from the latrine, urinal, okay, and this totally waste, that is from the bathroom, kitchen, wash basin, plus it includes the discharge from the latrine, urinals and toilet. Okay, so this totally waste is called as sewage. Okay, so domestic sewage, it is nothing but the waste which collected from the residential areas, commercial areas and institutional areas. Okay. So this is called as domestic sewage. So these are some terms that related with the sewage. Okay. The next term, that is nothing but the sewer. So what do you mean by sewer? So sewer, it is nothing but an underground conduit which is used for the transportation of sewage. Okay. It is an underground conduit through which sewage is carried to the point of disposal. That is called a sewer. Okay, so there are different types of sewer, or there are three types of sewer system that are commonly used in sewage collection. Okay, so the first one is separate sewer system, like stormwater system, then combined sewer system. Okay, so these are the different types of sewer which are used for the collection of the sewage. Okay, so what is separate sewer? Separate sewer are those sewer which are carrying the household waste and industrial waste only. Okay, that means this separate sewer, the separate sewer for the separate sewer for collection of industrial waste and separate sewer which is used for the collection of household waste. Okay, so that means not combination or both waste not going to combine between a single sewer or into the single sewer. Okay. So for the collection of industrial waste, we are going to use different sewer, and for the collection of household waste, that is domestic sewage, we are using a different type of sewer. Okay. So as name indicates, separate sewer. So separate sewer for industrial waste collection and separate sewer for household waste collection. Okay. Next, stormwater sewer. So stormwater sewer, which is used to carry the rainwater from the roofs and street surface. Next, combined sewer. So combined sewer are those sewer which carry the both sewage and stormwater together in the same container. Okay. So as its name indicates, combined sewer. So this combined sewer which is used to carry out the sewage and as well as the stormwater in a single conduit. Okay. So as its name indicates, combined sewer. Okay. Next definition, that is house sewer. So house sewer, it is used to discharge the sewage from the building to a street sewer. Next definition, lateral sewer. Lateral sewer is a sewer which collects sewage directly from the household building. Okay. Next, branch sewer or sub-main sewer is a sewer which receives the sewage from a relatively small area. And main sewer is a sewer that receives sewage from many branches and sewers and serving to the outlet for the large traffic. Okay, so main sewer, that sewer is used to collect the all sewage and to transport that sewage at the disposal facility or the treatment facility. Okay, so that is what the function of main sewer. Okay, and the last term, that is called as sewerage. So sewerage, it is a term which applied for the collection, transportation and disposal of sewage. Okay, so this total system is called as sewerage. Okay. So this about the term related with the sewer. So sewer, it is nothing but an underground conduit or a drain through which sewage is carried out at the point of discharge or disposal. Okay, so there are different types of sewer: separate sewer, stormwater sewer, combined sewer. Okay, so separate sewer, which are used for the transportation of sewage separately, that is for the industrial waste separately, and for the domestic sewage separately. Stormwater sewer, this sewer is used for the carry rainwater from the roofs and street surface, and combined sewer are those sewer which are used to carry both combined, that is sewage as well as stormwater together in the same container. Okay. And some other types of sewer, that is house sewer. So house sewer is used to discharge the sewage from the building to a street sewer. Then lateral sewer is a sewer which collects the sewage directly from the household building. Then branch sewer, it is a sewer which receives the sewage from the relatively small area. And main sewer, which receives the sewage from many branches and transport it to the disposal facility. Okay. So this is all about the different types of sewer and the definition of sewer. Okay, so this is again some other different types of sewer. So depressed sewer is a section of sewer constructed lower than adjacent section to pass. Okay, some other introduction regarding the sewer. Okay, so some other definition. Okay, sewage treatment plant. So what is the sewage treatment plant? So sewage treatment plant is a facility designed to receive the waste from the domestic, from commercial, from industrial sources, and to remove the materials and that damage the water quality and which affect the public health and safety when discharged into the water receiving system or land. It is a combination of unit operation and unit processes developed to treat the sewage to desirable standard to suit effluent norms defined by the regulating authority. Okay. So sewage treatment plant, it is nothing but the STP. Okay. So STP is termed as sewage treatment plant. Okay. So it is nothing but the system or treatment system which is used for the collection of sewage from the different sources like domestic sources, commercial sources and industrial sources, and finally the treatment of that sewage by using different processes and operations and convert that toxic water, or either you can say harmful water, which convert into the safety during the discharge into the water and other land. Okay, so that means when you are going to discharge that sewage directly without any treatment to the water bodies, that going to be decrease the dissolved oxygen content from water, and that going to be disturb the ecosystem, aquatic system in water. Okay, So that's why it is important, or it's need to treat the sewage before disposal into the water bodies or land. Okay, suppose if you are going to discharge of the land, it leads land pollution, it leads soil pollution, also it leads air pollution, also it leads water pollution. Okay, so these are the different hazardous effect of disposal of sewage directly over the land without treatment. Okay, similarly, if you are going to discharge the sewage directly into the water bodies, so that's going to be disturb the aquatic system in water bodies, that's going to be kill the fish life and plants life. Okay, so that's why. And again, which makes that unusable water source, that whatever that source, it may be lake, river, or stream. Okay, so it convert into unusable. So and that's why it is a need to remove the harmful content or solid matter from that water before the disposal. Okay, so that is what nothing but the treatment of sewage. Okay, so sewage treatment plant, that is STP, you can say, which is used for the treatment of sewage. Next, sewage. So sewage term we already discussed. So this all the nothing but the collection, transportation, pumping, and treatment of sewage facility. This totally system is called as sewage. Sewage. This term also we discussed. The sewage, it is nothing but the wastewater which generate from the bathroom, kitchen, wash basin, etc. It is called as sewage. And wastewater term that we already discussed. So wastewater, it is nothing but a sewage which include organic material, inorganic material, suspended solid, soluble solid. Okay, this totally called as wastewater. Okay, so either it may be the domestic wastewater or either it may be the industrial wastewater. Okay, so industrial wastewater, that is the wastewater which collected from the industrial areas, and domestic wastewater which collected from the public building, from the offices building, and from the institutional buildings. Okay, so these are the different sources of wastewater. Okay, so as you consider the domestic wastewater, so domestic wastewater source, it is nothing but the residential areas, commercial areas, industrial, sorry, not industrial facilities here. So residential, commercial, and institutional facilities, these all include in domestic wastewater. And next source is industrial wastewater, next stormwater, and infiltration. Okay, so these are the different sources of wastewater. So basically it is classified into two types: the domestic wastewater, which comes from the residential area, commercial area, and institutional area. And second one is industrial wastewater, which comes from the different types of industries. So next part, that is characteristics of wastewater. So broadly, these characteristics of wastewater is classified into physical characteristics, chemical characteristics, and biological characteristics.